EA Sports, within the game. That wasn't a lucky play. That was just good football.
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, this is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the San Francisco 49ers. Robbie Gould's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, a formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
First play and a first pass for Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. They run it again with Cook. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. On 2nd and 12, Cousins. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to the ground, Cook. To about the 26 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a third down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on third down.
Joseph's got it, and the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down. Purdy to throw it on first down. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Purdy sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On first down, it's Purdy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 19 yards away. And the Niners have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Gold now out to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And complete, right side to Cook. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Madison running left. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. This time Cook trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And that will keep this a 4-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a nice spin into some open field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. On first down, Purdy. And the grab by Croft. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Purdy. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. They'll go with the keeper, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Brock Purdy scoring on the sneak from a yard out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. Now Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey from a yard out. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. To Jefferson on the slant. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Cousins now to throw on first down. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. Now another timeout called for by the offense So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Cousins on first down. Escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our downtown Orlando studios and this EA Sports halftime report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Purdy from the gun. Open man is Juwan Jennings.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's got room. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 23.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. On play action, Cousins.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Up the middle, it's Cook.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
The end result was brute force on brute force, but think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. Cousins will try and throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down. So a potential big play by this defense wiped out by the face mask.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack, but the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the quarterback, especially the referee. They were able to spot that one immediately.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the air again, it's Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing is Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Cousins. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his 1st punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And it's caught by Jennings. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
That's complete. It's Cook.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Cousins. That is caught by Thielen.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Cousins trying to get his guys up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's at the 30. 10. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. 1st down. Here's Cousins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively.
And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. Touchdown. George Kittle 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.